just giving you a shot of the last week or so's work. So some of those, the biggest of those pots and the ones behind me, weigh 140 pounds weight of clay in one of those. So they're made in two pieces, an 80 and a 60. And that's all for one garden. So it's quite a nice order. And then these are the last of the pots. So these are for the greenhouse. So these are the 5-inch flower pot. And these are very much just the flower pots. They're not doing anything else. They don't need to look particularly pretty. It's just literally to grow a plant in. So, yeah, they're not always straight. They dance a little bit. Someone put a comment the other day, sloppy work. I don't give a monkeys. Because, especially these ones, these are for seeds. So, these purely just have a function. They don't, no one's picking up these going, oh, what a beautiful pot. They might be looking at them going, what a beautiful seed, or seedling rather, but that will be about it. So if you notice, in fact, I'll take that away. You don't even measure these. They're sort of almost too small to bother with a measurement. Better if you find the right rib. So, I quite enjoy doing orders like this because they're all a similar sort of shape. They're all basic standard flower pots. They're all purely functional, although some of them will be going inside the property. It's the plants that they're there to show off. They're not there to sort of stand out by themselves as a beautiful pot. They're there to show the plant off. The clay we use is incredibly soft for these. And ideally you use very little water, so you're not using a sponge on each pot. Just a real quick. People often ask, which pots do you like making best? I don't think I have a favourite pot, as it were. Like each day depends. The clay, at the moment the clay is really good, it's really nice. I've quite enjoyed doing this order, even though it's all very plain stuff. I even quite enjoy making these things, which is strange. But I suppose I've only got to make a couple of hundred. I don't have to sit and make a few thousand, which, you know, 50, 60, 70 years ago, that's probably what you would have done. But it's quite nice that we still get orders these days from, you know, a single garden for quite a sizable amount of pots. There'll be a number of gardeners all using these. It doesn't matter if they're slightly uneven. you know, that's not going to affect their use or what they need to do. You know, they are what they are. Just a little, and that one's stuck down, a little flower pot. So that's the end of today's